I'm just kidding.
All right.
Eating.
Are we? Yeah, everything looks good. Hi. So, for everyone who may have missed something, Mantis, we've introduced our latest character who is in the bottom right corner, Margie, exclamation mark Margie. We have done a long rest, we've done some yapping with her, and we are getting ready to attend the Ball of Life in a little bit.
Balls of life.
The Ball of Life.
Ball.
Ball of Life. So you go into the living room or the main seating area, however you wish to call it. And I'm gonna need a perception check from everyone.
Perception.
Just
Please,
perception,
please.
Sorry, we're entering what? Where are we going?
The living room in the
area.
camp.
Oh, okay. In our house still.
Yeah, in the house, yeah.
Fuck me, dude.
I got a 24.
Oh, you are perceiving.
I keep
rolling
perceiving
everything.
God.
I literally have the best dice.
I
I also have great
sick of this.
advantage on that.
No, okay, so Poe and Althea are definitely perceiving something. Margie and Manaki, I think that they're just a little bit. Margie, you're so excited. There is nothing that could like take your eyes and your mind off of like the future side of being able to attend the ball. Manaki,
It's true.
Unfortunately,
I sense I'm in a room.
Yeah, Manaki, I imagine he's like at the back of the group, so he doesn't really like this is really interesting because you supposedly have the best eyesight, but you don't see this. But Althea and Poe, you see next to the door, on the little like table, you know, usually where you put your keys. Sufen is standing there, and the reason why I have you roll perception is because he's so fucking small. So Poe and Althea see that he's standing there in a, I don't know how to say it in English, but he's basically wearing a small, dark green, little vest top, and his sleeves, like white dress shirt sleeves, are quite short, so they show off his arms, and you can, well, Althea sees that he's got quite the biceps, you know, the archery and everything, it's working out. He's working out. He's standing there in his green little vest top, his like the two what do you call that? It's like a little chain that connects like in the middle here, and on the little buttons you see the two symbols of the gates.
Aww.
No, there's not a word for it that I know in English. Literally.
I don't know what that is.
I also didn't prepare this. I'm literally just freeballing it. So I'm like, oh, let me just think of the most. Like, let me think of
what
the
is
most.
the name of it in?
I have
like,
a question.
What?
Yes.
What does Althea's outfit look like again with her gold accent situation?
She's got a black lace dress with, I said they are very, very dark green tights. Like you would only see that they're green in like a certain light. She has a veil
she
and
didn't
a
get
garter.
changed.
Did she not?
She
Did
didn't.
Althea get changed really quickly?
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't actually talk about it, but I did get changed and stuck a few poison eels in my garter.
Hot.
Because I had that situation with Marge, so I got sidetracked on changing. I changed super
You're
quickly.
lucky. You're an elf.
My bad.
Wait, did my thing come with a veil?
It did come with the veil.
Let's go. Okay. That's all I need to know.
And for all intents and purposes, by the way, you're going to keep the same stats. So for Manaki, it's like it has heavy armor. Like, you know, your AC doesn't change.
Yeah.
It's literally just for
Love it.
aesthetic, okay?
Love.
I just want y'all to look cute tonight.
I agree.
All right. So Stefan is standing there in his most beautiful formal outfit as well. And he's standing next to a pile of 4 coins.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
One more tiny thing. Can I have, like, hammered out a metal bow tie for Sephi, please?
Oh, absolutely you can.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. Like, probably,
Sick.
like, as the evening went along and you thought about the ball, you were like, Steffi has to be matching.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's just a little green and gold, like colored bow tie made out of metal. That's it. Sorry. Just wanted to add that.
Oh my God.
Love that. Is it like magnetic? So it just like, tick, like
Oh,
it just
yeah.
attaches?
I think I probably weld it onto him, and I'll take it off later.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. Like exchangeable like accessories for him.
Yeah, it's perfect. I love that.
Love
10 out of
that.
10. Yes.
Absolutely perfect addition. I will gladly be interrupted for that. Also, don't
Thank
worry
you.
about interrupting me. I'm a teacher. I'm used to it.
Perfect.
Plus, I've yapped so much already. Like, trust me. If y'all want
Love
to
it.
yap, I'm here for it. Okay, so yeah, there's the coins next to Sven, and he said, "All right, 2 hours before sundown, we gotta go."
Oh,
that-
are these the freaky coins that I flipped last time because I totally knew how to use and
Yep.
didn't do it by mistake? Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. All right.
And Sven
Maybe you
flies
guys
up,
can
he
go
stands on your
first this
shoulder and
time.
just gently holds onto your earlobe.
Oh, cute.
Ah, mine.
Yes.
Menaki?
Yeah, Menaki, because you said that you were gonna bring him and chill at the buffet.
I love that. That's so cute. I just feel like sorry, just a little bit ticklish there.
I look
Never
over
had
to
someone grab my
Menaki,
earlobes.
and I give Menaki like a little nod and a wink, like, oh yeah.
I totally missed that because I'm getting tickled by little Sven.
I fully
and then
think
I
you
just
see
flip
it
the coin.
too. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're bonding.
Love that. See you guys at the party, and I flip it.
Alright, Menaki has flipped his coin.
I grab one and I flip it.
Mm-hmm.
I do the same.
Same thing.
Come on, Poe.
Poe,
I'm taking a
Oh,
look
you're
sorry.
the last one behind.
As always.
Flip.
Flip.
Just, I imagine
Flip.
like Poe just stands there. He's got like the saddest little like flip and like, and just.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Thank you very
Love,
much for joining us, Poe. I appreciate it. So, you flip your coin in the similar fashion that you've used for the last mission that you went on, and you're caught in a blinding light as ever before. Once you regain your vision, you find yourself no longer standing at the warden's doors, so at the doors of the base, but at the gates of Lady Lovelily's estate. When you look around, you see it is enveloped in luscious, hilly grasslands as far as the eye can see. Something that immediately catches your eyes is the entirely, as if by magic, cloudless sky. You were told to go here 2 hours before sunset. However, when you look up, those of you who have gazed upon them before are used to the stars giving off a white, cold light. But there is no room for this in this case. The sky you see above you is various shades of dark purples, blues, and teals, save for the millions upon millions of specks of gold dust that seem to be floating among the clouds that aren't there. They're not around you, or else you might have assumed that they were fireflies of some sort.
It
Near
fits
you.
the overlay. Stop. Sorry.
I mean, what? Did she do on purpose? Maybe.
Oh my god, you're so cute.
I love me a matching moment.
So good.
Near you, you see a broad pathway leading up to the estate, which is set up on a hill about half a mile away, and a sign in frilly golden lettering that reads, "The Toad's Road." Slightly further up the path is a line of carriages drawn by humongous toads.
Oh,
Toads.
Oh my
I love
god.
frogs.
Toads. Giant
toads.
toads.
they're so cute. Yes.
Love that.
Margie, in particularly, I imagine that you're really paying attention to the mechanics of these carriages.
Absolutely.
And when you look at them, you see that they are fit with some sort of hydraulic devices connecting the toad's harnesses to the carriages themselves. And from this distance, you can't quite make out yet what they do, but would you like to investigate before you get into the carriage?
Oh, absolutely. I would do a little once around.
All right, give me a little check. You can give me Arcana, or I'm also okay with just investigation, whenever you feel comfortable with, because I don't know artificers. Artificers? I don't know your little guy.
They're both the same, so I'm just gonna do I'm gonna do Arcana. Why not?
All right, let's give us a little Arcana check.
Dirty 20.
Slutty 20. We love
slutty.
it. So you've worked your magic with this kind of stuff before, and you can see that this system is meant to absorb the shock from the toads leaping to make it so that even when the toads are leaping, the carriages just follow seamlessly.
Oh, cute. Absolutely
so
adore.
You get into your little carriage, or do you want to walk?
Yeah. Oh no, I'll get in the carriage. Absolutely.
Yeah, you want to have your grand entrance, right? Like Margie, she's
ready.
Yeah.
She's pictured this in her head multiple times. And I'm like, come on, guys, we have to get in the carriage first. We have to, like, you know.
We all get in the same carriage?
Yes. Yeah, it's there's like a little bench on either side so that you can like face each other. Maybe have a little conversation if you want to before you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of like I'm gonna cup my hand slightly like this so then Sven doesn't accidentally get knocked off while I try to enter into this carriage. I'm quite tall, I'm a beefy boy, so I kind of shimmy my skinty, cunty little waist inside. I sit down on the opposing side of Margie, and I'm like looking at her, kind of
And as you sit down,
this is tight.
Sven kind of understands what you're afraid of, and he's like, I've got you. And like there's some magic that like comes off of his wings that it like drips down your chest into your little like chest pocket, and he just gets in the pocket. Do you want to take a peek?
He's in my pocket.
I adore that.
I'm gonna be like,
on the inside, it looks so much bigger. Like,
whoa, there's so much stuff I could probably
like he's
put
just
in
sitting
here
there
now.
and he's like sharpening his own like knives, and he's like,
whoa,
what?
Okay, just make sure you don't poke the fabric, that might poke me.
Don't worry, it's a
Close it
pocket
back up.
dimension. It's
There
not
is
gonna...
so much space in there.
Don't
Give me
put a bag of
anything
holding
you
in
guys
there.
want. I'll put it back in.
No, it's only for Sven, don't worry.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. If you guys need me to put anything inside, you let me know.
Once everybody's in the carriage, I do want to say something to the
chit-chat.
team.
Hey, Althea, sit next to me. I like skirt aside. Bestie.
Althea will slide in besides Honey. I mean,
And I'll
Nanaki.
She loves me, guys. She loves me.
And I'll pat the seat next to me for Poe.
He's just gonna climb in and like tuck his feet under him and try to be as small as possible. This is what he normally does in any vehicle whatsoever. He just kind of curls up in the corner and just is like put up, like no talking.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, we're just here to give somebody something, right?
I think.
And then
And
like
to eat the food.
eat the food, of course.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I was promised snacks.
in case of anything going wrong, I can do this little thing and I pull out like a copper wire and I start whispering into it, and then like Honey, or not Honey, god damn it, I did it too.
Manaki. Manaki.
Manaki, you hear in your head, you hear Margie just saying like, "Oh hi, how are you doing?"
What the hell? That was so freaky. You were right in front of me, but your mouth didn't open up that loud. What?
Yeah. So I just
still
have
feel
a
it
little...
inside.
Yeah, and you can actually respond too. So if I, say something to you, you can actually say something back.
Oh, I can say something back? Okay. Manaki doesn't understand how this works, so he just puts his hands on his head and he's gonna just say out loud, "Can you hear me, Margie?" While making eye contact. Can you hear me, Margie?
Okay, yeah, this was good that we practiced because I could actually hear you in my head and with your mouth. So do the same thing you just did, but don't open your mouth.
Manaki has to form a thought?
You're asking too much of an 8 intelligence creature.
I foresaw this happening. It's very important that we had this conversation before we got in there.
The carriage is just slowly like
Yeah. On his way
I
up.
love that.
This is what Monarchy does. All right, it's just like muffled.
Would you and what are you thinking you're saying? Because I'll still hear it if you're thinking you're
Oh,
saying.
he's not
something.
thinking. He's just making sounds like inside of
God.
his. Did you understand that? Did you get that? Is that how it came?
Well, yeah. Yes, I guess. I mean, if you had the intention of saying words, I should have heard them in my head. Is what is my theory on that as a D&D player Cassie is saying, I feel. But that's up to you if I hear or if I hear actual words.
That's all you hear. That's all you hear. Like he doesn't understand.
Noted,
You said keep your mouth closed.
Monarchy does not have internal monologue.
Okay, you know
Nope.
what? I'm gonna just I will tell you stuff, but you cannot talk back to me. So that's a rule for you only.
Okay. All right.
And-
but what if
and
I
then-
want to tell you something?
Well, you could come whisper it to me in my ear.
Okay. All right. But you can whisper to me from long distance.
Yeah, in
That's-
in your head.
Althea,
And
I
then
think
I'll
that's
do
pretty
I'll do the
cool.
same
Can
for
you do
Althea,
that,
and I'll
Althea?
be like, please tell me that you know how to respond in your head.
Althea knows how to form a coherent thought in her head.
And what
Althea
is-
knows how to
Gorgeous.
form multiple coherent thoughts in her
What
head.
is the first thought that she comes up with when she hears Margie say, "Please tell me you know how this works"?
Well, at the moment she was thinking about how good Margie looked in that dress, but first thought, you can't see pictures, can you?
She's just
you
imagining
can-
Boston
you
of
can
an
just
outfit.
imagine-
Margie in 1,000 different outfits.
And without outfits.
She's
Oh.
already seen it. She doesn't need to imagine it, actually.
Shit. You might be right. I mean, you are right. Althea's like, the first thought Althea has is just like, all clear. Yep. Trying to keep it low key.
You've been playing so
down
much
low.
Baldur's Gate. Yep.
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 Althea like kind of like pushes her face like kind of in towards Monarchy's like shoulder.
I'll be like, okay,
Wow,
perfect.
It feels freaky, doesn't it?
Hold on. Okay,
Right.
so this is an above table question. How does internal monologue work with Kenku? Do they still have to mimic?
Oh.
So I literally just Googled this because I was really curious, and there was a Reddit thread about it that was really interesting about how, so
Please.
when you do a message, right, when you say a message, it says that you talk into a copper wire. So it does like have the idea that you're still like forming thought using your speech. So with message, it kind of gives the idea that maybe it would still be the same as Poe, but also it's more like DM ruling, like maybe Poe with messages via like in your head, maybe he can talk. It's really up to the DM. So I would say it's up to your discretion, Lonnie.
What would Poe want?
What does Poe want?
yes. You asked Lonny. I don't.
Everyone's just like,
I
"No,
like
me."
to think that he has a very active mind. Like it's a pretty. It's just the communication thing, I think.
He thinks
At
the
least
way
in my-
that he talks.
Or do you think that he's got more like thought out and articulated sentences in his brain, but he doesn't know how to because he's a Kenku?
I think it's
Yeah?
that's what I was thinking. Is like it's more clear in his head.
Okay. So then when you're using this copper wire to like speak to like to the rest of the party, maybe it's like a lot more like eloquently spoken. You're like, "Hello, my friends, my dear friends."
Yeah, I'll try it. Lonnie, I'll try it. I'll say, hello, Poe. Can you respond to me?
I forgot that he was supposed to have like a British accent, and I just kind of dropped that halfway through the.
I can't keep.
I
a-
love you
I
no
can't
matter
keep
what.
a consistent
Anything.
accent to save my life. Don't worry.
Truly. I keep accidentally starting to do Cass's accent because my ADHD wants to pick up accents so badly. I just want to start doing a southern accent. like,
I was
fuck.
yeah.
Oops.
Oh. Oops.
You're just gonna be like,
How does Poe reply?
hello.
Oh, you have a beautiful voice in your head. Well, great. Okay, perfect. And then I'll put the copper wire back away and I'll say, okay, great. now that that's established, does anyone else have anything that they want to say before we go in? I trust you all immediately. With my whole, we're together with this one. That's all I'll say.
I've only just met you, but I
trust
would
you,
die for
Violet.
you.
Stop.
I'm like-
Well, I'll try to make sure you don't die. And you know, Sephi here is really good in a fight too.
Great.
Yay.
So looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward
That
to
was
the
above
next
table.
fight. Yeah.
I did not know you were like so like you hated octopus so much, and I am
The moment I
obsessed.
saw it on your figure, I was like, okay, that's happening.
I think octopuses are so cute. Like, I
Me
think the
too.
fact that they have such a high intelligence is like amazing. Like, I wrote in her backstory that she made an octopus because they have such a high
It's
intelligence.
adorable.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, so the reason why I hate octopus is because they have such a high intelligence. And that's like one of the main reasons why I fucking hate
Oh my
them.
god.
Shut up, Naka.
It's
Can I get a
perfect.
mod to delete that real quick? Anyways, as long as you don't describe too much like how it moves and
I won't. I won't get into any triggering
Okay.
content in octopus
Thank you.
territory for you.
Thank you.
No, triggering octopus territory is so funny.
And honestly, the thing is, like, so for again above the table in our Discord, we do literally have like a comfort and safety like channel, so that people can share like what they don't want to have in the sessions. But how can you expect that octopi are gonna make an appearance? So
Didn't think that was gonna happen.
I'm so sorry.
No,
it's
you're
fine. I
fine.
mean,
I
like,
thought it was hilarious.
no
It's a
one
bit
could have
bitter
predicted
irony.
that. No one could have predicted that. So
Yeah. Just
The
when you
road
were
was-
like, yeah, it like scuttles up your leg, I was like, I'm going to puke now.
I was like, she'll love this. There's no way she doesn't like octopuses.
Like octopuses. So who's deadly terrified of octopuses in this group?
right.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I think it's just so funny how you guys
Oh.
unlocked that honey lore. Yeah, go ahead.
God,
Yeah,
it's
so
so- I love that.
Sevi or whatever it's called. Yeah, on your shoulder can help us.
It's
Perfect,
fine.
yeah.
You have
And
your
then,
own little shoulder guy. You just focus on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
It's
mine.
fun.
Yeah.
I don't do this because that would squash him in his pocket. Little dimension, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
His
So
pocket
we're
dimension?
gonna his whatever that is.
All right. With this established, the towed carriages carry you all the way up the hill, up to the front of the estate, and the doors elegantly open, and you are met with huge double doors, which
Ooh.
when you enter the estate through the grand oak double doors, you're greeted by the foyer with two curved stairs on either side of a large ornate archway. Give me a moment.
Take your time.
Because I made them in The Sims.
Oh, my God.
Swung open to welcome the event's many guests. The floors are soft yellow and white marble with a pink carpet running down the middle, urging you to walk forth. As you look around when you approach the archway, you see a singular door on the left side, just before the stairs. Bit of an odd place for a door, but nothing in particular stands out at first glance. Do you go through the archway?
Absolutely, I do.
When you go through the
I'm
archway,
gonna follow after Margie. Yeah.
you find
Althea
yourself
behind me.
along the short side of a long hallway that extends over to your right. On your left, there's about 20 feet of corridor with nothing else. There's a carpet, but nothing else. And on your right, the corridor extends even further and goes around the corner as well. The same carpet runs along the floor, pointing in front of you to another archway, decorated in the same fashion as the door you just walked through. And here you see another smaller foyer with on either side, so two treants and two more treants standing there at guard They, when you see them, they are taking knives and weapons away from people, and they extend their trees into the wall, which are covered in vines. And when they take their branches out again, the weapons are gone.
That's
When-
fucking sick.
When people leave, you see that they have a little moment of eye contact with the guests. They extend their arm into the wall and give them their weapons back.
Was a tree end?
Treant.
It's what are they called in Lord of the Rings that everyone
like,
knows
like
them
the
by?
Ents. Literally,
The
that's
Ents.
what my NPC character description is. Think Ents from Lord of the Rings. They're about 10
Yeah.
feet tall.
They can't call them that in D&D though because of copyrights with Tolkien.
I
Big Groot,
see.
yeah, Big Groot.
Big Groot.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Cool.
So 4
Thanks,
Groots
Mantis.
stand in front of you, on either side.
Oh.
In front of you.
And
Okay.
one of
cool.
them extends its large twiggy fingers at you. Invite.
I'll like take my trident, like do a cool little spin with it, and then I'll put it in his hand.
His hand extends through it, and he puts it away.
Oh, got kicked again.
Y'all got kicked again from the oh, what does that
Stream
mean that we
together.
have to
It's Hans.
Oh no.
oh no. Okay. I have an idea. I might be able to do this. All right, we're all back. Sorry about that.
Yes, okay.
Sometimes you're getting kicked.
I'm not in the stream together. Is that okay?
Yeah, because I don't need your I
my
don't need
audio.
your visual. Yeah, so everyone can still hear everyone, I'm pretty sure. So
Yes.
yes. All right. I just need to mute the audio again there. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so Marcia has just given up her trident,
Oh yeah.
and the treants, they like every single one of them just like extends their trees, like their arms towards you.
Okay. Monarchy.
Oh,
like,
we hear
takes
Honey
this-
twice.
Does anyone try to
What was it
conceal
saying?
anything? Let me put it like this.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
it's just me.
Okay, Margie doesn't
The
conceal
only thing that I
anything?
conceal is
I'm
the
tryna-
bag of nuts that I have.
Okay, but- The
on my thigh.
treants don't consider this a weapon.
good.
I'm trying to
They are there for
conceal
emotional support.
some little needles in my garter socks. Some
Mhm.
poison needles in my garter socks.
Okay.
Hoping to get by, I will continue to conceal them.
Can you roll me a stealth check, please?
Abso-fucking-lutely, I can roll you a stealth check.
You got this.
Okay.
I was about to say the most unhinged thing, and then I didn't really want Monarchy to be known for that. 22.
Oh,
Oh,
nat 20.
the needles go unnoticed.
Huge.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Poe?
Okay.
If Margie knew that you did that, she'd be like, damn.
She'd
Love
be so
that.
impressed.
I was gonna say Monarchy's got a dagger shoved up his ass, and I was like, no, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. You do not want to say that because Lonnie will make that. Like,
Can I have a
into
stealth check for a dagger up the ass, please? How are we
You
gonna get
take-
that out when
You take 2 points of
Monopoly
slashing
rolls a
damage
one?
on the way in and 4
Every
points on the
step you
way out.
take,
Shut the fuck up! It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
not the butt of
Oh my
holding.
god. Oh.
All right, does Poe try to conceal anything?
Oh yeah, literally everything.
All of his weapons?
Anything that fits under his feathers.
Okay, so you're gonna have to choose. You have a longbow, 3 daggers, a scimitar.
I would say reasonably you could hide the daggers.
Okay.
How many
Sorry,
daggers do you want to
My
conceal?
DM
No,
came out right then.
No,
Sorry.
Cass, that is very welcome because I was going to make it like a DC 40.
Yeah,
like,
some things are impossible to roll for.
One under
Yeah.
like each wing, basically.
Okay, so you want to hide 2 daggers.
Do I have 2 daggers? I think I
Yeah,
have 2
you have
daggers.
2 daggers.
yeah.
I'm looking at your inventory right now. You have 3 daggers.
Yeah.
So you want to
Damn.
hide 2 of them?
Well, it's like one under each wing, so it's like about the same.
All right.
Hidingness.
Roll me just 1 stealth check.
Oh,
Oh, it's not coming in on my end. Oh, it's
it's
20.
a 24.
Yep.
Damn.
All right. So you have 2 daggers.
Wait, I want to hide the dagger up my ass.
No.
Honey, I'm gonna take very creative liberty here and say that Manaki is not going to be able to shove a dagger up his ass.
I agree with that DM ruling very hard. I agree.
Okay, I'll take it. I was just so jealous that everyone rolled so high. I was like, let me.
I do have advantage, so.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
don't want a dagger up my ass, guys.
No, I
Sorry,
don't
I've
think-
actually lost it. I've actually
yeah,
lost
I
it. It's-
don't think that you should do that. Also, my pen just fucking died.
I won't
I'm
do
just
that. I won't do that.
2 daggers for Poe. Okay, and then some needles for Althea. All right.
Our next session
the-
better be at a time where I'm like mentally stable.
The treants, they do not seem to be parting way for you as they did for the others, and they keep extending their hand, going, invite.
Oh, I take out my little letter and then I give it to him.
Mm-hmm. He looks at it, and he looks at you, and he looks at the letter, and he lets you through. And
Oh,
they stand
that's
there
also
again.
for my friends too. Wait, do you have a different one? Oh, you have the one from Boston. Never mind. I just go in alone, I guess.
Invite.
Oh, Althea has it. I think.
Oh, I got.
You're so lucky you
Hold on,
packed that.
Hold on. I hold out the
Alright.
invite.
It looks at the invite, and it looks at Althea, and it looks at the invite, and it looks at Poe, and it looks at the invite, and it looks at Manaki, and it looks at the invite again, and it just goes. Huh. And it does not
Oh,
give it back.
Oh.
Sven?
Sven
Is he-
pokes his head out. Present. Sorry, I didn't know we were there yet. And the treant just like stands on guard, just gives it back, and they part.
Fuck yeah. All right, so we're inside of wherever it is now.
You are now.
Can I ask Sven something?
If you'd like, yes.
Okay, we're past the treants.
Yes, you are walking into the ballroom, and I would like to hereby formally welcome you
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
to the Ball of Life.
Let's go. Oh my god.
Let's
You're-
go.
You are so cute.
I'm in
You are
Why?
so cute.
10 out of 10.
I love you.
So good. Oh my god.
Incredible.
How long did it take you to make all the sets
Incredible.
in The Sims?
Few hours.
When you
Guys,
can do
we
this
have
in a
D&D at
few hours.
home. We D&D at home, but in like the best way.
Yes, literally.
By the way, y'all don't
Oh my
hear it,
God.
but the playlist just changed. We have
Oh.
Bardcore.
Let's
I was
go.
gonna say, please be like Pink Pony Club, but the board version.
Yeah, that's
It is in the playlist. Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, amazing. Okay, love that. Okay,
Welcome
can I ask
to the
Sven
Ball of
something?
Life. 1 second.
Oh,
In
yeah,
front
go
of
ahead.
you is a long ballroom, at the far end of which is a singular throne with pink cushioning. Above you, you see the ceiling as though it were the outside sky. Even with the same dark purples, teals, and blues you saw before, speckled with gold dust. In here, though, the gold dust does fall down gently, as if it was calm snowfall. About 10 feet above the ground, the gold dissipates so that it never actually touches you. There is in front of you a bar. There are buffet tables scattered in the middle. In front, there are round tables with chairs where people are enjoying small plates of food that they've gathered. Beyond the banquet is a large open space, presumably where dancing will be taking place. And on the right, next to the steps of the throne, you see the band, who have already begun playing some cheery tunes. Before you have the chance to say anything, Sven excuses himself and immediately flies off in the direction of the buffet. He takes out his sword, which legally cannot be classified as a weapon, and starts hacking away at something that you can't see from this distance. What do the rest of you do?
I join him with the buffet.
Okay, so Manaki is going to go to the buffet.
I'm going to the bar.
Margie goes to the bar.
Feel a little perturbed without my box, so I go to the corner of the room and try to fade
Althea stands in a
into
corner.
nothingness.
Poe.
Is there a patio?
There is, but can I get a quick perception check from Poe first?
Yes.
Ooh. What's he perceiving? What's he perceiving?
Maybe not much.
With an 11, I would say that he is able to see. Oh, what happened here? Oh God. Is that my camera this time?
Does it look good?
No, they're all
Looks
back.
good.
They all fix themselves.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Oh, on my end, everything is frozen.
Oh.
Oh, that happens to
Lovely.
me too. Your output is fine though.
All right, I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, like my whole OBS is frozen. I can't change scenes.
Oh. Great.
Okay, well, let's just hope for the best. I'm gonna have to do this without being able to see my OBS.
Someone
What
else
if I put
knew
it
the
on the-
other day as well.
What
That's
if
so
I-
unfortunate.
No, if I put it on the other monitor, it's still the same thing. That's so fucking weird. Okay,
That is
anyway,
weird.
improv.
Yeah.
As long as it looks good
OBS is
to
literally
y'all.
falling apart.
Well, with a 11, it's not too bad. With an 11, Poe can see that in the back of the room near the piano, there is an orange tabaxi having a little bit of a kerfuffle with
Oh.
a beautiful Kenku. Her black
Cool.
feathers shimmer in an iridescent bluish-green undertone, and her pearly black eyes are framed by long lashes. She wears a long blue dress with cuffs at her wrists that tie to a flowy piece of fabric along her mid-back, simulating wings whenever she spreads her arms. Poe goes to the patio.
Yep.
Poe sees this,
Oh,
and
wait,
he just...
he's on the patio?
Do you go to the patio after perceiving
Y-
this?
Is she on the patio?
She is near the piano.
The piano or the patio?
Piano. The instrument.
Piano.
Which
Like,
is
like
in
mayonnaise.
Which is not on the patio.
Which is not on the
Okay.
patio.
Okay, what's the approximate distance of the patio to the piano?
The approximate distance of the patio is back through the treants and then twice to your left.
Oh, so completely opposite direction.
Yeah.
You got this, Poe.
Yeah, you
got
got
this.
it.
See, Poe doesn't. He's too shy.
Do you need some liquid courage? Come to the bar.
I think he's gonna run away to the patio and just be like, "Oh my gosh."
Do we notice
So you leave
Poe
the
start to
ballroom?
leave the ballroom?
You do. Like Poe, like immediately upon walking in, Poe, like he panics. He just
Poe
like,
tries to turn around. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Both Margie and I go over to Poe, grabs him by one arm each, heads over towards the bar with Poe in stride. We're like, look, buddy, look. Yes, socially, it can be a little bit overwhelming here. There's so many people. But guess what? You have a person that looks just like you. Look, another Kenku. I think you guys are going to be good friends. I think you should. How many Kenkus do you find, Poe? How many have you ever found in your life, other than probably your mother and your father? You know, would you like to make another one? Margie, what do you think?
He's just like vigorously shaking his head, like, "Oh, no, I don't."
Margie, so like when Manaki pulled you over, Margie was like following along, but like saying like, I know it's hard to be in a big space like this, but I'll be your wingman, so to speak, your wing woman. And you know, I always find that when I'm a little nervous in a new group, is maybe just one little nice glass of champagne takes the edge off, you know. And
Should
you
we
can
all
just,
have a toast together?
Yeah, I think that'd be lovely. Where's Althea? And I'll look around in the corner. I'll look for her. Do I see her in the corner?
You have to do it. You definitely have to do a check if you want to see me in the
Alright,
corner.
perception check.
Yeah,
Althea, do you,
Because
do you
you're
want to do
tiny.
a
Because
contested?
she
So
is
you do
tiny.
a stealth check, and Margie does a perception check, and we just see who wins.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
So
So
I got a 2.
you are not perceiving shit.
I don't think
got
you
Like,
even
this
need
is
to
my
contest
professional
that.
DM opinion.
Please be a
You
1.
You do
Please
not
be a
see
1.
anything. Oh my god, if it's a 1. No, but I'm pretty.
I got a 5.
But it's mine.
That was-
Ooh, you know what? Okay, so I will do Flash of Genius, which is an artificer ability that adds 5 to an ability check, so that my total is instead 7.
A lot for this, man.
How many of those do you get per day?
5.
Nice. Okay.
Damn!
Mark one of them
I
off,
love
please.
Margie.
I did. I went ahead and did that.
Oh, I love that. This is fantastic. So you do spot Althea. She's like, she is not doing a very good job of hiding. Like she's just kind of like trotting along, like trying to hide behind people, but you're like
She's off her game, okay? She's off her
Oh,
game.
Althea!
And I'll be like, oh, you two, you stay here, and I'll go over to Althea in the corner, but I'll really try to like scuttle over as like trying not to get attention, despite the fact that like Margie is like the most attention drawing person you've ever seen, just inherently. And I'll get over there and I'll kind of like lean up against the wall and try to make myself as small as possible so that like Althea can try to keep whatever like in the corner sense that she has going, continue that on. And I'll be like, hey, Poe's having a hard time too.
Where's my fan? Althea will just be like, Althea's very nervous because she has never boxed and she doesn't like all these people. And she's just like, yeah, this is just all so new for me, you know?
Well, you want to know something? Before today, I've never been off of the elemental plane of water. And you want to know something? That whole place is just underwater. So I was on land for like the first time ever today. Well, technically it was yesterday, but I've found that if you embrace new experiences, it can just be so darn tootin' wonderful.
Doing wonderful.
I would
You're so
die for
cute.
Margie.
We all would die for Margie. Margie's that meme where that Brooklyn Nine-Nine meme of her holding the puppy and she's like, I just met you, but if anything happened to you, I would kill everyone in this room.
And then myself.
And then
I've
myself.
had Margie for
exactly.
3 hours.
But
But
I'm
if
glad
anything
she's-
happened,
I'm glad that she's not annoying, because I was like, this is either going to be cute or
no,
like so
she's
fucking annoying.
so-
Annoying.
I love her. I love
She's
her so
adorable.
much. All right, y'all go to the bar. Manaki, do
Yeah.
you join or do you stay at the buffet? You're just vibing.
No, I'm like holding Poe's like shoulder.
All right.
You know, I'm talking about different
everyone's
types of
at the
drinks.
bar, like having a little
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, and we
Lonny,
get
can you
each of
please
us a
check your DMs?
drink.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever they're serving, like
it's
just
an
to
open
everybody.
bar.
Oh, an open bar. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll get shots. A shot for each of us, because we need to.
Shots.
Well, we need to take the edge
Right,
off.
Right. Liquid courage. Liquid courage.
So I'll get
Uh-huh.
one cutesy little like whatever the equivalent here of a lemon drop shot is, you know, like one of those little bitchy shots. Sorry. You
Yes.
like lemon drop shots? They're good.
T-shots.
Yeah. And we'll do those all together. And I'll be like, it's gonna be okay. If you need help, remember, I can always talk in your head. Just give me a wink and I'll say something. And I'll cheers everyone and I'll take the shot.
I love that.
Cheers.
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 My rock.
Gorgeous.
Lonny,
Yes.
can you please check your DMs?
I can. My darlings, my wife would like to turn off her lights. So
Thank
would
you.
you like the camera fully off?
I'll just make it clear.
If
I-
you...
your girl struggle with chronic migraines. Sorry guys. And the lights in my room
Breathe.
to actually make you guys perceive me is causing
Honey,
my
never feel you like you need to apologize. It is literally 5 o'clock in the morning as well. So
thank you.
literally turn those lights off, girl. Get that
Turn those
camera
lights
off.
Thank you.
off. You're just gonna have to look at that. I don't care. My wife's comfort is more important than how a good stream looks. So, ayo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, we have ads in a little bit, so I think I'm just gonna pull the ads forward, and then we're gonna have our little moment and get started. So. We're going to, I hope I'm going to change to the other scene because I literally cannot do anything in OBS right now. So I'm going to go to the intermission screen, or so I hope. We're going to have 3 minutes of ads and we'll be back in a second. So
If not, we're
Chat,
just turning off
maybe.
everyone's camera.
yeah, I'm doing my best. Okay, let's see. If I click this, does anything happen?